Hi, I'm Robin Dunbar from Ecumen. Our innovation journey started about 10 years ago when our CEO sent out a challenge to everybody, all 4,000 employees, to think of ideas that made us better, and then to share your ideas on something we called the Innovation Station. So the ideas did come in, and they were nicely packaged, they were signed, they were sealed, they were delivered, they were ideas that worked. And they were easy to sort and stack, so our other locations, we have 70 locations, could go through the ideas and look for ideas of their own. Pretty soon, one site would start implementing ideas from another site. We thought this was a wild success. They were all sharing ideas, they were appreciating each other's ideas, and we'd plant trees in both locations to celebrate that. But we weren't getting the breakthrough ideas we were looking for. So we started talking to our employees about it, and they said, hey, instead of at the end of the idea, we want to get involved at the beginning of the idea, in the ideation phase. We want to start talking to our colleagues across the system. We want to bring our ideas, connect our ideas with their ideas, and build bigger ideas and learn from each other's experience. It was a lot of fun. Our employees love this, they love it today. But what we found out is that they needed a discussion board. So we put together the idea box, and any employee can go in, put in their idea. Other employees at different locations can read through the ideas, plus them up, add their comments, add their experience. Pretty soon we had a lot of ideas. We were overwhelmed with ideas. We had about 600 ideas. And what we found out about the ideas was not many of them were being implemented. So the ideation phase became a lot of fun, like playing with a barrel of monkeys, right? A lot of fun, but not very useful in the end if the ideas don't get implemented. So we thought what we need to do is teach our leaders about innovation management. So we started designing a program where leaders would take an idea, develop it into a concept, then develop a prototype, take it out to the market and test it, then build a business plan and a recommendation to either move it or snooze it. So our course is called 100 Days. 100 days to move it, to recommend it go forward, or to snooze it and put it on the shelf for future development. Here's how it works. 20 employees come together on day one, and they spend the morning going through innovation basics. And then as they break up into teams, and they go through the idea box, and they find some ideas to put together and to start developing a concept from. They work together all afternoon, pulling them apart, adding to them, asking questions, comparing them to other ideas, and then at the end of the day, they have 2 or 3 concepts to bring out into the market and start testing their theories. So for the next 30 days, they're out in the market. They're observing the customer and the problem that we're trying to solve. They're taking notes. They're running their ideas by friends, by families, by their parents. And they're taking notes. They're looking on the internet. They're looking for competition. They come back on day 36 and they do a big data dump. They share what they've learned with each other. And they take that information and further work on their concepts to develop them down to maybe 1, maybe 2. So they've got really refined. And then now they go back out into the market with a prototype. And they start testing specifically an idea against their target markets, looking for feedback, looking for pricing, competition, what is the likelihood of this going forward. They come back, they share with the larger group and all the other idea teams, and they all share their feedback. By the end of that day, they've perfected their prototype, and now they've started working on their business plan. They take their business plan back to the market, and they look at what are their assumptions on pricing and on competition. What is the likelihood of this idea getting to market maybe within a year? What was their recommendation for rollout? And they start perfecting their business plan. Then day 100, they come back and they meet with our senior leaders. It's like a Shark Tank. And they present their idea, and they present their prototype, and they make a recommendation as a group for the idea to go forward, to move it, or to snooze it, put it on the shelf for another team to pick up. The senior leaders then look through all the business plans, and they decide which ones that we're gonna, as an organization, are we gonna invest in and push forward, and which ones are we gonna put on the shelf for a while. So far we've got 3 ideas that are in the hopper that are going into third and fourth phases. And we have 5 more that are in prototype stage. It's been wildly successful for us. What would you do if you had 100 days to move an idea? Thank you.